wanted to come here, obviously. It's not going to hurt her to stay here one night.
Okay, I'm on video now, darling. Okay, so I wanted to talk a little bit about chicken logic, chicken math, and chicken things, chicken sexing. So I just sort of wanted to kind of brief over what we got going on in our particular coop. I originally started out and raised all sorts of chickens, from Brahmas to Well Summers to Silkies, and I fell in love with the English Orpingtons for our area. And we're in Florida, so English Orpingtons are sort of heavy-bodied for the hot summer. But I decided to get a variety of colors instead of a variety of breeds. And so we have a variety of roosters, and we have a variety of a mix of regular American Orpingtons and English Orpingtons. Now, the reason why I done that is because, for instance, I don't know if you can see her over there, we have a Jubilee. She is called a Blue Jubilee, which she carries a blue color gene, which nobody, it's not available in the English Orpington colors. So anyhow, this is probably, I would say, our third generation of English Orpingtons / Orpingtons that we've raised out of our own birds. And my thought process is, with the heat, whichever ones are more likely to survive. And I try and keep a variety of colors. I really like stripes, so any roosters with stripes kind of gets a golden ticket, and the common roosters, unfortunately, like these black roosters. Not that I don't like the looks of black roosters, but black is predominant, so I'm afraid, number one, it's really hot in Florida, the heat, and I'm also looking for, you know, something that's going to last. And I like the variety of colors, and it's sort of like a mixed box of chocolates. If you look at all these guys that came out of the last flock, we have something that looks Jubilee-ish here, something a little wild in color. She's actually my favorite one right here. I've already named that one Biscuit. We've got a blue, I don't know what this guy is. Possibly a lavender female. We have some orange. We have a Creole. I don't know how you say that. Creole rooster in the bunch. It's Crele. And any rooster that has the stripage, I generally try and keep, so I can keep my colors different. But so this is what we wound up with. We had 24 eggs, I believe, and out of the 4 of them were infertile, and we have 19 chickens. And my guess is we have between 10 and 12 roosters in here. That's just a rough guess. And you can tell them, you can see this black guy right here with his butt to us next to that blue one. Now that blue one, I don't know if that's male or female, because if you look at the tail, she has a long tail, but yet she has the big crest, and she's bigger. But it could just mean that she was an older egg too. So I call that one kind of androgynous. I don't know yet. But definitely when you see those snub tails, and then you can see this red one over here that has more of a regular tail, that's going to be a female. This girl right here. This black guy right there has a snub tail. The blue guy right there has a snub tail. About 50-50, which is normal. Anyhow, I wanted to show you how our chickens, I love this color. I don't know what you would call that color. but it's blue, red, and black, and white. And I think that's going to be a female, which is even more interesting. So sort of these chicks are probably between 3.5 and 4 weeks old.
Yeah, about 4 weeks.
About 4 weeks old. And they're doing fantastic. I think we brought them out because they were just getting too big for the tote. It's hot in Florida, so we don't have to worry too much about the heat. It's a good time to hatch out eggs. They're, I'd say, a little too big for the snakes. So I worry about the snakes in here because, yeah, it's Florida. But anyhow, so we have an English Orpington flock that we are creating our own sort of line out of. And that's sort of what the intention is between culling and breeding and generations and put new blood in, that we would have a flock that would be able to tolerate the Florida heat. And another reason why I chose this breed, number one, they're docile to humans. The other reason is they are kind of big. I think the hawks are a little intimidated, not that the hawks wouldn't come down and get one, but I'll show you over here. We have some big guys. Right there is one.
We got Prince over here.
Yeah, you know, throughout, over here is Agent Orange. I call him Agent Orange. And look at him standing next to a doghouse doorway. You can kind of get the gist. He's probably the largest rooster I've ever seen. But he's also very docile and friendly, so he's not like these roosters that'll run up behind you or anything. So I think they're beautiful birds, and part of the reason why I keep them around is because of the eye candy. Over here, we call her Jinky, but she's a Jubilee. She's eating some calcium or grit right now. And then just sneak peek at Cade. He's getting some lovies over here. Cade is a turkey. He is a sweetgrass turkey, and he every night my husband gives him a little bit of attention. He just went poopy, but and then over here is my favorite turkey, which is Sugar. And because she's such a sweet girl and she got a name like Sugar, she's pretty white. Also a sweetgrass turkey. We have some baby turkeys in the incubator coming up. But anyhow, and I know these quarters look small for these birds, but we let these guys out, except for the babies right now. The babies stay in this room for probably another month to 6 weeks. And then they'll join the rest of the flock, and by then, by their noises and smells, they would have already, nobody's going to be surprised when they get out there. So, that's what's sort of going on right now. I know this is a gardening channel, and I've just noticed that you guys really like Noah, our Anatolian Shepherd, but I don't, it's hard to keep doing chicken videos when there's so many out there, and I really don't know what to do to make them different than anybody else's. This is a big black guy. Check him out. He's going to say hello to all you, and he's definitely a rooster. So, and if anybody is interested in this little black rooster, please give me a call, because we'll be looking for a home for him soon. So we can't keep all the roosters, unfortunately. Anyhow, thanks for stopping by. I'm glad, by the way, I'm a little more talkative than normal. My husband made an incredible pina colada. And so I got a little buzz. And I always enjoy the chickens. I enjoy watching them do what they do. And I'm excited to see what they're going to look like when they get big. So anyhow, thanks for stopping by, and I hope you like and subscribe and come back again. I will try and keep a big variety of videos between plants and animals to keep you guys satisfied. Oh, and then check out Cotton. Cotton is our white English Orpington. Every night she's got to have her lovies. And she gets up on my husband's lap and she sits there. She will peck at his legs until he picks her up. And she just demands that love and attention.
I stay here all night, she stay right here all night, I swear. You're right, little girl.
Yep, she's she is a total sweetheart, but she's just a basic white Orpington. And don't ask me how we got white Orpingtons. In case you didn't notice, I do have some leghorns in this flock, and we keep the leghorns because to be honest with you, feed to egg ratio, you cannot beat it. If you're in Florida and you just want eggs, get yourself some leghorns. Now, they're sort of a pain in the butt as far as free ranging, but they really aren't that big of a pain in the butt once they get the gist of things. They kind of like to wild nest a little bit. Every so often you'll find a nest of 10 or 12 eggs, you know, and you'll know the little guys are coming up and pecking at my feet. They're just the sweetest things. But I do recommend leghorns if you're in Florida. They're not a popular breed because they are plain Jane, but if you don't get any roosters, now we had a rooster a long time ago. I believe he was California white, and we called him Tyson. He was a little bit feisty as far as wanting to jump up on you and try and challenge you to kickboxing matches and stuff. But we just have female leghorns, and they are the breadwinners as far as egg making in Florida, and the amount of feed per eggs that you get is amazing with them. And that's it. So I hope you enjoyed looking at our poultry. And yeah, okay, I'm sorry. Almost. So this is Stormy and Sunny. We've had them a long time, and there are 2 geese. They just do our thing. They just do the thing. They're always here. Anyhow, have a good day, and I hope you enjoyed stopping by. Bye now.